everyone. Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a good day. We are doing our first layout for Blooms Around the World. Lots of fun. I already did the intro video on the 28th. This will go through the entire month, and you can play along with me. If you want to know how to play, go watch that first video. The playlist for all the Around the World videos, we've done it. I think this is the 4th time now we've done it. Are in the description. You can click on one playlist and see all the different challenges. Basically, it's a challenge. We have a destination. Today will be Australia. We're going to read the clue, what we have to scrap, and then we will create with it. So the idea is that you create new projects, not older ones that meet the criteria. We will encourage you to do new things and get out your supplies, use what you have, not to just go back and flip through your layouts. And it is an honor system. We're going to trust you. The only place you can do this is on the Facebook group, so come and join us, have fun. If you want to see what the prize is, go watch that first video. It's a nice flat rate box of all flowers. Everything in it is flowers because that's what we're concentrating on. All right, so let's read the destination and let's read the clue and let's see what we got to do. So it's Australia. Golden wattle is Australia's flower. Isn't that a pretty flower? Look at that. Now you can print these off on the Facebook group as well, underneath the files tab. And if you can't find them, I'm sure you could put a post up, and one of the wonderful captains, Mallory, myself, Lori, will probably be able to direct you in the right direction. You can print them like I have, or you can just read them. So it says this fragrant shrub with its tiny explosions of yellow flowers is native to Australia's Capital Territory and cemented in the history of the national flower of Australia. Literally, some of the region's first settlers used acacias, well, I'm not a good reader, y'all know that, to build their wattle and dum homes, subsequently coining the nickname wattle. Certain types of golden wattles were even used by Aboriginals to craft weapons and tools. They must have like a hard stem or something to be able to do that. Okay, you can put that on the table. To earn your flower for this country, you must create a monochromatic layout using yellow as your primary color palette. You must also include yellow enamel dots to represent the wattle bulbs. So, what do you have to use in the destination of Australia for this to count, right? You have to use a monochromatic yellow papers. You're going to see me do that. And yellow enamel dots. Those are the two main things. Now, when you post your photo in, you will see literally, this will be the album, share album. You will comment on the share album for Australia. Whoever the florist is for Australia, I'm not sure yet who that's going to be, which captain is going to volunteer to do that. But you are going to post it and you're going to say yellow paper here, right? And you're going to say yellow enamel dots in this cluster. At the end of this video, when I come back with a completed layout, because I step away, then I'm going to literally type it across the screen how you should do it. I hope that is helping. We did that for another game recently, and I hope that helps. That way you know exactly how to write it. All right, so we have to use yellow paper, yellow enamel dots. I have photos of Jilly Joe and Junior at our local oil and gas museum. They have a little section where it's about cars. There was a famous car racer here. And so this is Jill taking selfies. She's a teenager. That's what she does. And this is them. They had like little cars that you can sit in. So this is them. I have some yellow papers. This one here is a Maggie Holmes paper. This is a scrap. I have no idea. I actually have it in 2 parts. No idea. Might have even come in a blessing box, I feel like, and maybe I kept one. Or it might be a paper I've had forever. I don't know. Between the blessing boxes and myself, I touch so much paper, I don't know where it comes from sometimes. And I have this Cartabella yellow just in case I need it. I don't think I'm going to, but I wanted to have a backup. I made page kits to do this. I literally went through the different destinations and I was like, okay, I have to have yellow paper, I have to have yellow enamel dots. And then I went through, I paired up some photos and I put those things in a 12 by 15 bag, and I think they're actually 13 by 15 bags. I get them on Amazon, and then I had the kit ready to go, and then I could just create and not have to stress about it. And I've also pulled out my traveling because that's where all my cars are. Embellishment binder, pardon me. We'll flip through that together. So I've matted my photos. My title's going to be Vroom. I am using alpha stickers. I will be inking everything in black because I think that'll pop it all together. Okay. And I don't know, I think maybe here's time for some trial and error. We'll see what works. We'll see what doesn't. We could go like this here. I do like that. And I would center it. Then what I'm thinking, in fact, this is what I'm going to do. I like this. I already know I like it. And I will, these are cues. I'm going to cut these off. So you're not going to see these. These are like a chipboard, and I'm going to cut those off so you don't see them. Honestly, I could probably leave it as a cue. I don't think it really matters that much. It's not that big of a deal. I think if I cut it off, it's going to look even stranger. I don't know. I have to marinate on that, see if I want to do it. So then my next idea is I want to create like a cluster here, and then I'm going to journal here. And then my page is going to be done. This is going to be simple. The idea is for you to be able to throw together a few quick layouts, right? 15 total if you want to, and have fun with it. So if you watched me, you know I've been organizing my stuff, right? I've been going through my embellishments, rearranging my color binders. This is how I keep my embellishments from swaps, and we've been hanging out together and doing it. I'm almost all the way done. I think there might be one more video. So open road, I really like that, but I don't really need a title. Here is a yellow car. We could totally use that on there. That works. Don't need vacation vibes. Let's go back here to our black. See how I can just flip through these guys? And I can 100% just, oh, look at those gears. Pull some things together really quick. What if I were to use this? Well, this is a maybe. So I'm going to pull that out. Let's see. We do have that car. I don't really want that. I was thinking of this. I knew I had these. So, oh, I like the true story too, because these are facts, right? That's what we learned. All right, so we've got gears. We've got a wheel. Might as well pull that out. Kind of like these too. Maybe. Have another wrench here. We're going to build a cluster, so I'm just going to give myself options. That's all it's about. Just like that. I can even ink this in black if I wanted to. What a view. Maybe. All right, let's see if we have enough, right? So let me put this aside, just like that, and let's build a cluster together. So we have this one. I do think that by inking it, and I want to ink it now because I think it's going to help me visualize it. So sometimes I don't wait till the end to do it. Now this embellishment I got from a swap over on Ginger's Corner. Come join us. We have swaps every week. It's so fun to see people's take on the theme that we do each week. Lots of fun. Okay, so see how that'll just give it a little bit of dimension against that yellow paper. And monochromatic, so we want lots of yellow in there. And then I could totally go like this, okay, vroom, and we could put a wheel here. I like that. I'm just gonna kind of put these all together. I don't know now if I want this or not. I don't think I do. But these are embossed with gears. I could put a ticket. That would be kind of cool with these wrenches. Look at that! That's really cool. I like that. Nothing like being impressed with yourself. Then I do have a camera if I wanted to. I have this movie reel. That's kind of cool. I think I'll save the movie reel. I don't think I want, it would actually need to go like, I don't know. I kind of like it in there now that I tucked it in there. I do like that. I could take this other embossed piece that matches this because they go together, right? And I could totally maybe even go like this down here, okay? And maybe I could find some kind of sentiment Here be a wheel. I'd almost have to back it. I don't know about that. Or I could use the camera and I could use one of these behind it. Could back this with these, the gold. We're just gonna try a few different things. Never know how it's gonna end up. I do like that, but that's not working for me either. I thought I was gonna go more in this copper, but kind of liking the gold. Could put, like it's a hubcap. Oh, that has to happen. And then we'll back this camera with this. So we'll put this down here. I need some kind of little white. So I'm gonna grab my white. Maybe I have a tab or something in here that would work. Ooh, look, I have these corner stripes. We're gonna put those on the corners of this layout. That'll work. And let's see, oh look, here's the little world, like the same kind of traveling map vibe. See, it all comes together. You just have to start digging. Oh, you never know what you're gonna find in your boxes. My drawers here are just what I use when I clean up, when I'm lazy. All right, this can go here. This can go here. I'm okay with covering her hand a little bit. This will have a pop of gold. So we'll have gold, gold. We'll have a circle kind of thing. And I think I'm even gonna tuck a tire back there. I like that. What if we did it this way instead? Yeah, that's pretty cool. It kind of gives us, I want to say lattice. I don't think that's the right word, but we have like the broken up parts here. So it gives us a little bit of that. We could go like that. We could even back this with these. It would be very easy to back this because we only need to do the part that everyone can see, like so, right? We could even maybe back these. I think I'm gonna back this in white so I can write 23 in there, right? To mimic this. And because we have white over here a lot, and this is white, but it's an off-white. So I'll use a scrap and back this, and then we'll do that. And we're definitely going to have that as a cluster. And then I gotta find some kind of sentiment to put here, across here. And I don't know what that's gonna be, but maybe we have something in here we could use. Oh, I have these banners. I could maybe even, no, not gonna do that. Okay, well that trial didn't work. It was an error. What does this say? This says, then, I don't really like that either. Let's look in I also have in my black drawer, I know I have a lot of sentiments in there. So let me grab my black drawer. So here, we have lots of different things. Wonder might work. Look, here's one of the clusters I made. That would even kind of work. But no, we already made these clusters. We'll save that for when I can't figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh, look, a ticket. Looky there. We did buy tickets. Oh yeah, that's happening. See, just start digging through your stuff. That's the whole idea, is to use what you have. Go ahead and dig and have fun. Oh, look. This just says kiddo, but Jill is right there, and I'm liking that. I really like that. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. I'll put these back in my travel binder though. We could use a number. No, focus, Ginger. That's part of that cluster. Yeah, talking to myself over here. Okay, and I have one more wrench, and I'm too lazy and I don't want to put it away. Now I don't have to back this. I will back this in gold instead of doing what I said I was gonna do. And you know what? We're gonna put kiddo just like that on the wrench. Looky there. And then I'll use my yellow enamel dots and I will have done that part of it. Okay, so that will be the whole layout. I will put these on the corners. Let me go ink everything, put everything together, and we'll come back with the layout and I'll tell you exactly what you need to write when you post your photo in the album. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I got it all glued down. I inked everything. I made my clusters. I glued before I was ready, and my car is a little bit further down than I want, but it's okay. We took a deep breath. I was a little frustrated. That's all right. It's all right. Then let's see here. I did put the corners on, and at that point I was frustrated over the car, I made a spelling error, so I just made a little journal spot and put over that and inked it as well. I'll put close-ups at the end. You know, some days it's just how it goes. Now, what would I do when I went to enter this? I told you I would tell you how to enter this. So you're going to go to the album that has this exact same picture, right? You're going to comment on that album with a photo of your layout. And then you are going to put, okay, yellow paper, and I would put monochromatic yellow paper used. I mean, it's very obvious that yellow paper was used, right? But you're still going to put yellow paper equals monochromatic layout, okay, paper. Then you're going to put equals enamel dots equals, and I would put enamel dots in clusters. I type it out, it's right here. That's exactly what you're going to do. This is why we do this, is because it makes it easier for the captains to find what you used. What if you hid your enamel dot somewhere and they didn't see it? We want everyone to get the credit that they deserve when they are putting an entry in. And like I talked about in the how-to video, it's a lot of people to monitor. And it's only fair that everyone follows the same rules, because these boxes have a lot in them. These are large prizes. If you are not sure, feel free to reach out to your florist or to Mallory or even to me on the Facebook group. Send me a private message or any of the captains, and we will help you. Absolutely want you to have fun. Absolutely, there is no wrong way to create, but everyone has to use yellow paper, and everyone has to do the monochromatic this time and use enamel dots that are yellow. Those are the only things. You can use it however you want. Just use yellow paper, make that your main color. I do have pops of black and I do have pops of white, but it's obviously a very yellow layout. So we're not super sticklers, but we just want to make sure everyone that gets entered to win for a chance to win is following the same rules. We just want to be fair. That's all it is. But create however you like. There's no wrong way to create, okay? So with that, I will see you in every other day a video will post. We'll see you for the next destination to see what flower they have. And with that, I hope you're blessed. I hope you have fun. I hope you play along, and I will talk to you later. Bye.